Hello guys, welcome to our PSTECH YouTube channel. Today in this video you are going to see variables in Python. In variables we are going to see why we are using these variables, what are the naming distinctions for variables, how to define multiple variables at a time. Okay. First one is, what is variables? Why we are using variables? What is variable? Variable is a reserved memory location to store the values. Okay. Why we are using these variables means, if we want to store some value, that time we are using variables. Okay. We can store any type of values like numbers, characters, any type of the value we can store. For example, I want to store number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the value, number value. I want to store in one variable. That time I am taking one variable name called number. I want to store this value in this variable. Okay. We can store like this value I want to store in this one variable. Number is a variable. This value, this 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 is the value. If I print this one, if I say print number, it will show this stored value 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. If I run this one, it will show 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this value got stored in this variable. If I print that variable, I will get the value stored in that variable. For example, I want to say name, any name, one girl name I want to store in one variable. Okay, I am taking variable as name equal to, I want to store one name. I am taking name as Sana. This name is going to store in this variable. Okay, if I say print name, I will get Sana. Okay, we can say another example. I want to store some point values. Okay, that also we can store. Okay, I want to store num. I am taking one num as a variable. I want to store 0.00555. Okay, decimal values also we can store. Okay, if I say print now, I will get this value. Okay, while giving these names, there are some distinctions. Okay, first one is, variables should not start with integer. Variable name should not start with integer. Okay, let's see. If I take variable name as 1a equal to, I want to store some value. If I print this one, print 1a, it will raise some error. Okay, because we cannot use integers or numbers at the starting of the variable. We can use at the ending, we can use at the middle. Okay, for example, I am taking this number at the end, a1 equal to some values. If I say print a1, I am commenting out this one. Because this is showing some error. If I print this one, see, I given the number at the end, that is fine. If I use that number in beginning, that is problem in the Python. Okay, we cannot use any integer at the starting. I can use in the end, I can use in the middle also. I am taking a1b equal to, if I say print a1b, see, this is also not a problem. Okay, it's just that we should not use numbers at the first beginning. Okay, second one is variable name should not contain any special character other than underscore. What is special characters? This hash, @ dollar, percentage, ampersand, these all are special characters. We can only use underscore. Okay, I want to name. If I say a dollar equal to something name I want to give. If I say print a dollar, it will not take because it has some special character. It will raise error. If I say print, then syntax error. See, invalid syntax. It will consider as invalid if I use any special character other than underscore. Okay, this is raising error, that's why I am commenting out. If I use underscore, let's see what will happen. A underscore equal to shiny. Okay, if I say print a underscore, it will not raise error because in Python underscore is a valid one. Okay, I can use this underscore score at the beginning also. Underscore a equal to fog. Okay, let's say this one. Print underscore a, then it will show fog. This is also not a problem. We can use underscore at the beginning or the end or the middle. There is no restrictions for underscore. It's just that we should not use any special character other than underscore. Okay. Third one is variable should not contain any empty space. Variable name should not contain any empty space. If I want to say I want to student name, I want to say student. If I name like this is the error. Student name Raju. If I print this student name, it will raise error because it contains space. We should not use space in variable. Okay, it will say syntax error. Instead of giving space, we can use underscore for this. If I say underscore, that is fine. You all know I said before only. That is fine. If I run this one, it will show Raju. It's just that we should not have any space in variable name. That is not valid. Okay. Fourth point is variable names are case sensitive. Case sensitive means there are two cases in English. One is uppercase, another one is lowercase. If I take one variable called age, which is capital, I will give as 23. Another one age, which is lowercase, 7. will show 23, because in Python these two are different. Okay, this is not considering these two are single word, because this is uppercase, this is lowercase. If these two are different cases, that's why this Python considering these two different. Okay, this Python is case sensitive. Coming to the next point, that is reserved words cannot be declared as variables. Reserved words means predefined words like if, else, return, print, input. These are some special words. We cannot use it for naming the variables. Okay, if I say if equal to 23, if I print this if, it will not take, because this is special word. This is reserved word. We cannot use this if, else, break, continue for the naming of the variables. We should not use. Okay, this is saying invalid syntax error. Okay, we should not use like this. Lastly, how to define multiple variables at a time. In Python we have one good functionality that we can define multiple variables at a time. Okay, if you want to define multiple variables like a equal to 2, b equal to 3, c equal to 4, we can define like this, or we have one special functionality in Python like a comma b comma c equal to 2 comma 3 comma 4. If I say print, it will show 2. Okay, I am commenting on this. I am removing this. If I run this again, I will get a equal to 2. Print b. See, it is taking 3. It is taking this value respectively. A is 2, b is 3, c is 4. Okay. Instead of defining like a equal to 2, b equal to 3, c equal to 4, we can use this one like a comma b comma c equal to 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, it's just that number of variables must and should equal to number of values. If I given 3 variables and I have given only 2 values, means it will not take. It will say value error. The number of variables must and should equal to number of values. Okay. If I given 3 variables and I have given 4 values, that time also it is not taking. That time also it is raising value error. Too many values to unpack. Okay, this will not take. The number of variables must and should equal to number of values. This is all for this video, guys. I think my class is helpful for you. If you like this class, please like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.